Aloha, everyone. So, one question I've been getting a lot over the past couple weeks is when is the best time to sell property on Maui? In this video, we're going to discuss a few things to consider when deciding when is the best time to sell. And when it comes to selling real estate on Maui, timing can make a huge difference. First of all, though, let's acknowledge that the right timing can be different for everyone depending on their personal scenarios. And properties are bought and sold on Maui all year round. That being said, the time of year when we reach peak demand for real estate is typically different than it would be on the mainland. On the mainland, late spring into early summer is considered by most to be the best time to sell in most places. But here on Maui, winter is by far our busiest season for tourism, and that is usually also the best time to sell real estate here. From December through April, we see a huge influx of travelers, especially those looking to escape colder weather on the mainland. Travelers this time of year are also more likely to have the financial means to buy real estate, as it is the most expensive time of year to visit the island. So if I was thinking of selling one of my properties here and I was strategizing on the best time to have it listed into the MLS based solely on the seasons, I would plan to have it on the market by December or early January. There are a couple of other important factors that indicate that this winter is a good time to sell your property that are more specific to this year. One is that the election will be behind us. The real estate market on Maui, like elsewhere, often picks up after major elections. It's common for buyers to hold off on making big decisions during an election year because of the uncertainty. But once the results are in, regardless of the outcome, confidence tends to return and the market usually gains momentum. Now, the election is quickly approaching next week on November 5th, and I would give it a few weeks to a month for the results to sink in and emotions to level off before listing. So again, December or January would be a good time to sell a property here on Maui based on the election factor. We should also consider mortgage interest rates. After a little bit of a drop earlier this year, we've recently seen them trend upwards again, which has cooled off buyer demand somewhat. However, many experts believe that rates are likely to come down in the near future. As those rates drop, more buyers are expected to jump back into the market, which means demand could increase. Of course, no one knows for sure when and how much the rates will drop, but if you're thinking about selling, timing it around even just the anticipation of a drop in rates could attract more buyers that are looking to lock in better financing. Again, this points to December or January as a good time to sell your property when there is peak demand. By the way, if you happen to be a buyer watching this video, you can see why now might be the best time to get some really good deals before more competing buyers start to jump back into the market. But this video is more geared towards sellers, so if you've been thinking of selling your property here on Maui, feel free to reach out to me directly to schedule a time to talk about how I can help. Don't just wait until the last minute. Let's start the conversation early so we can strategize the best approach and get the property ready to list with a staging plan and scheduling photos, videos, and other media. We can also talk about organizing magazine and other print advertising, which of course also takes time and coordination. Now, my wife Marcia and I work as a team on most of our listings, and we have had a lot of success this year selling several prominent properties in what most would consider a difficult market. We sold a beautiful condo at the Kanapali Ali'i for $4.6 million, and that was one of only 4 sales this year at the Ali'i with 16 other condos on the market at the same time. And it was also by far the highest sale at the Ali'i by around $1.5 million. We also helped the owners of a beautiful oceanfront home in Kihei list and sell their property for $7.6 million this summer, at a time when very few luxury properties in that price range were selling. We are meticulous in our preparation of properties for each and every showing, and my social media following alone gives all of my clients maximum exposure and a competitive advantage that's difficult to duplicate. So again, reach out to me early and let's make a plan if you're interested in selling your property. Please like and share this video, share it with anyone else you know who might find this information helpful, and subscribe for more real estate insights from the beautiful island of Maui. I hope to see you all on the next one. Aloha.